Hello and welcome, my lovely Aquarius. I am the Queen of Clovers, and this is your weekly reading from April 18th through 25th, 2021. This is a general reading, meaning that I'm just going to ask Spirit, what the heck is up with Aquarius? What does Aquarius got going on, and how does their person see them? Of course, I'm going to check in on love. Aquarius, in my pre-reading, it was just like, huh, who knew? That's your energy. Huh, who knew? But it feels like a clearing. It feels like when you kind of say, huh, who knew? But as you start walking away, you almost want to start laughing like a movie, like, huh, well, what does this mean for me? What is it? It builds upon builds. It's just like, oh. Well, this means I can move forward in love. It's the Ace of Cups. You can have a new love beginning. It's like getting dumped by a person you've been trying to break up with for like 3 months. You don't have to hold up your... It also feels like something really crazy, like a stalker dying or a stalker going to jail. But it is that freedom to move forward in love. But it has it's like a little bit of, it was something that was holding you back. I don't think you knew it was holding you back, but whatever it is, Aquarius, it's like something can come together now. In order to maintain some level of normalcy and not happiness, you've kind of kept two things apart. And you've decided that now they can come together because you want to be fully happy and you've had a burden lifted. This burden lifted also has to do with you possibly finding a way through that Queen of Pentacles. It's like you finally have a place to rest your head that is your own. And you haven't really told anybody this, but it's kind of swinging your life in a direction that you could have never imagined. This is just, there's something about having your own space or your own, just your own space. It's just something about it that makes the nights easier, makes dreams fun. There's something, it's just... And it might not be, it could be a car. It's just kind of like a dream that you've kind of like, or a goal that you've achieved. And my God, your nights are so much better. You've really stopped, Aquarius, the, maybe the one night stand situation. You've kind of moved forward a little differently, a little... It's not just one night stand. You've taken the enthusiasm out of being solo by making a few differences in your life. And they're calm differences. It's going to look, when you look back on this time, or not even this time, but when you look back in the past of what you thought was independent, it's nothing compared to what you have now. What you have now is almost blessed. It's almost like you have enough room to put up a shrine to whoever you pray for what you got, because that's how good things are going. You just settle down. You chose to settle down and move forward in a different way, a less combative way, really. Your person right now sees you as a person with choices, a person who is reaching out in the world almost for the first time. They see you, maybe you've disconnected from an old relationship or an old habit. It could be a Capricorn, or it could just be the energy of being trapped. You've escaped. You've released yourself from some devil-like energy, Aquarius. And this person, your person, is seeing you as kind of like having choices for the first time in your life, without this tie down. There's just something about this tie down that you have, but there's nothing you want to go back to. There's this like feeling in this reading about like, here's a line, and then here's like, when I look back on my past, I go, holy shit, I ain't going back there. And again, I'm not going to reconcile with my past. There is no love there. There is no love that come from there. It's really kind of pervy. Aquarius, that is your card. Everything you have from the past was maybe very sexy. But it didn't help you. It left you out in the cold. It left you alone and out in the cold. And what is this card? It may be taking care of a child, you know, being stuck at home with the kids even, male or female. But this is just not having anybody with you. It's just being left out in the cold, forgotten, you know, when you thought things were going to be something new. Your person thinks that you're looking at a target to stay where you are and live where you are, and even 10 of cups at 10 of coins at where you are. And you have some limits that you are not overcoming that this person sees, but they're not going to say, they're not going to speak up because you haven't seen it yet. So it's not something that they can bring up because you haven't brought it up, and you don't talk about these things. This person could be an earth sign. There's a reason you don't talk about these things. This person likes to flip everything upside down if you tell them anything. So that might be a different person, actually. It's what's making a new person difficult, either for you or your person. It's making it very difficult to come forward because in the past, you know, when you did share your goals, when you did share your dreams, somebody would flip the shit out of them and you wouldn't even recognize it by the time they got involved, and it was, you know, you get conned into doing something else. And you don't want that anymore. You got plans, you got goals, you got dreams, you got places to be, and you're not really sure if, you know, anybody who comes in this game is going to have to know what you're playing. Either let you be you or be playing their own game. But at the same time, there's a lack of passion, a new beginning in passion and dreams and in power. Yeah, there's this like examination of power for you, Aquarius, where you've taken a lot of it back, especially in the way you use your voice and who you tell what. And it's a lot of expression that you seem to be or need to take back your voice, because people who typically would derail your plans or maybe wear your confidence down are not aware of everything that's going on because you have begun to control your voice or what you say. And you're just looking for that person that won't shit on your parade. You have options. And these people see you have options. And again, no memories. 6 of Cups in reverse. Not childlike sweet memories. It's the past. It's just something you need to get further away from. You can't age fast enough to get away from the past, some of you. My lovely Aquarius, you just need a rest, a break, to get somewhere, to achieve something, to hold on to something of value. It could be the Emperor, but I have this Emperor in reverse. It's not a happy Emperor because you're not a happy Emperor because every choice you've made in the past has led to empty cups. And so, yeah, it's all new. New. But it is going to have to be controlling your voice. You probably have to say some things in order to strike it out new in love. It's the worst thing that could happen to you. The worst thing that could happen to you is to have to say something. But here you are having to speak, having to kind of put the order back into things because things are a little out of order right now for you and your person. Again, start over. There's this big feeling of take the past out of it. Take the past out of it. For both of you, both sides of this. Take the past out of it. Take the past out of it. You have something to bring, both of you, to this stage, but it's not from the past, but it's not something you want to discuss. It's not something that matters. either you or your person doesn't care. One of you has a very shady past. It's possible that both of you think you have a shady past, but one of you really has a shady past. And you both been through shit. And it's like, you want to talk about it, we could talk about it, but it doesn't inform our future. So it's almost like, you know, what else you got? And it's not being rude to each other, but it is making conversation difficult. Also, Aquarius, you are in a quiet moment. Like I said, you're withholding information from certain people because they were known to damage you with when you shared information. You know, shit on your parade and a lot of stuff like that. Derail you. You're completely out of that now. And so you're, you're not sharing that information with people anymore. So you're succeeding and you're finding a flow and you're finding a flow in your confidence, but you're finding it difficult to speak to people you actually want to speak to as well. So you're kind of trying to build up on that a little bit more. I think it's just what scares you. Oh, definitely scared me there, loves. Yeah, it's, you just put down the burdens. People that make life hard on you. There's no need to have them around, and you're starting to acquire more time with people that are not a burden on you. And one of those people is one of these lines that I was talking about here that, you know, you can make really happy. And, well, that person makes you really happy. And so you're just gonna, you're just being very choosy about who you welcome in. Because mostly you're just working right now, which isn't a surprise. Most Aquarius have told me they're working right now. Just work, 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 work. And it's kind of like you put your life in a certain direction. You stop thinking about it. You're just moving forward, however long it takes. And hey, if somebody comes along for the ride, great. If not, not. But for, you know, you're on a path. You're on a path. And nobody can stop you. And you're actually pushing down enemies as you go, you know, straight arming them. All right, thank you, Aquarius, for sharing your energy with me. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the spirit moves you. And, of course, have a great week, my lovely Aquarius.